Hey guys, welcome back to Detroit Garage. We're making some headway on the little 353, so keep putting parts on it. We've got the pistons, the liners, crankshaft back in it, and now we're going to put the balance shaft in, and then put the blower and oil cooler and all that stuff on. So let's get to it, shall we?
Let's give them 2 extra.
This one here?
Yep. And then your way.
He's torquing the thrust washer, 35 foot-pounds. Okay, I'll torque that nut later. Get the front pulley on. Okay, that nut gets torqued once the camshaft comes in. I'm still waiting on that camshaft, so today's Tuesday, so by Friday I should have the camshaft. All right, now I think we'll put the blower on and call it a day. I spent better part of an hour rebuilding the intake for the blower. I went through my hoard and found one, but the flapper was all screwed up, so I've found all the parts and rebuilt it, and it's really nice now. All these little things add up, you know. So this engine didn't come with one of these, but I had one in my parts. If it runs away, you flick this up, and that goes up against the blower and shuts the air off. Pretty cool device. So we got the blower all nice and washed up and ready to go on. So yeah, really nice. So this gasket set came with a 3M adhesive backing. Really nice. Okay, 60 foot-pounds. So I've tightened these down so this seal seals, and now we're going to torque this up to 60 foot-pounds. There. Feast your eyes on this. Reground 353 camshaft. The machine shop phoned me up just a couple of days ago, said it was ready. So I picked it up, and it's like Christmas all over again. It's it's so nice, you don't want to put it in the engine even. That is just ridiculous. Wow, that is pretty. I mean, look at that. How nice is that? That's Pandozzi Machine Shop, and then they send their stuff out to Interior Camshafts up in, I think it's Revelstoke, BC. Very nice. Wow, very, very nice indeed. So we better get off our butts here and get this thing installed. So 353, we got the blower on, balance shaft in, and now we need to put the camshaft in. So let's do that next, and then I'll put the oil cooler on, the flywheel housing, oil pan, head, and then put it on the dyno and make some noise. I think the 353 with the N45s are 92 horse, something like that. Yeah, 92 horse. And with the C50s, it's 98 horse. So we're gonna put the N45s in it and let her rip. Okay, we'll add some oil. And then we're gonna mic the clearance. We're just gonna use a feeler gauge. I did this when it was 4 thousandths. The book says between the bearing and the idler shaft, it should be minimum of 3, maximum of 8. So we're at 4, so that's really, really good. And now that they polished this, we'll see what it is. See if any material was taken off. Yeah, when I took this camshaft out, I was like, I don't know if they can repair that. I'll show a before picture, but wow. We'll see what they can do. But quite a few pits in here. Maybe 10 thousandths, it's hard to say. But I'll leave it up to the machine shop to decide. I'm very happy. Again, very, very happy. They did the camshaft in this engine too. Beautiful. All right, let's go get a feeler gauge. Okay, we got a 4 and a 5 thou feeler gauge. The 4 just fits. Very snug, but the 5 I can't get in. So that's really nice. Yeah, wow, beautiful. Very impressed. This is going to be a real sweet engine, guys. It's a shame, I should just keep it. I'll go put the gear on it and then we'll install it. We're only a day or two away from making Jimmy make music. Okay, got the gear started, and we'll get some oil on it, and then we'll torque it up once it's in the engine. Very nice. Yeah, very happy with that. I don't think it would have lived had I not sent it out for a regrind. There was a lot of pitting on some of these lobes from sitting outside, so I think it would have self-destructed, to be honest. But now it'll live 1,000,000 miles or 20,000 hours at least. So we've torqued down the thrust washers for the camshaft and the idle shaft, and we've timed the engine so that all the O's line up for right hand rotation, and we have a camshaft, the right orientation. On the front it should say RB, RC. So it says RB, RC. So that's the correct orientation. If you want the camshaft on this side, over here, you have to rotate this around so that this part of the camshaft is at the back. And then it's going to say RA. What's it going to say? So we've got RB, RC, and that's the correct orientation. Camshaft on the right hand side, viewing it from the rear. This is the RA, RD, and the exhaust manifold's turned around with the camshaft on the left hand side, like my Silver series. That's an RA, RD. Okay, engine's timed. These bolts are torqued to 300 foot-pounds. Now we're going to put the locking plate on, and same with the front pulleys, 300 foot-pounds. So camshaft, balance shaft are all in, so happy times. I'll just get the locking plates and torque those on. Just locks these nuts. All right, well, we've got the rear cover on and torqued down. Oil pan's on. And what do we have here? What? Another 353. So 1969, 1972. I built this engine a couple of years ago now, and it was for a project that's I've since changed my mind on, and I converted it into a turbo 353 with trunk turbo pistons and all the works. I probably have sold this engine, so what I'm going to do is rob from Peter to pay Paul for now, and then build up a head for this engine. I'm going to rotate the head around for this one and put the turbo over on this side so it lines up with the blower. So in a previous video I showed you know, taking heads off engines to try to find a good head, and it turns out I don't have anything that I can just swap. I have 5 heads and all of them need to be rebuilt, and not just rebuilt, new tubes and everything. So I had to order up more parts. I want to get this engine done. Well, I want to get this engine done and on the dyno, so I'm going to rub this head off of the the 353T. So it's got a spring rack in it that I made and everything. So yeah, I think this has got a new home as well. Well, it's ready for the head. So we have the perimeter seal and all seals are in, crush gaskets. Yeah, everything's there. And we've got the head ready to go. Okay, the head's going down. Bit of a challenging situation with the snow and the water and hydraulic fluid. It's a challenge moving Alice around. So I'll set you guys down. Nice. Okay, I'll get it out of the way. So now I got to build a head for this one. This one's not critical, but this engine's got to go. Okay, just retorquing it now. Last torque sequence, 180 foot-pounds. All right, that's it. Well, there you have it, guys. That just about wraps it up for this video. So the next video, you're gonna see this engine on the dyno, and we'll make some noise. So again, thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care.